Hi, good evening. I'm here to confirm that police officers attended a firearm incident today at Parsons Road and Roberts Avenue. It occurred around 4:40 this afternoon, where a firearm was discharged and there were no injuries reported. The second firearm incident occurred around 5 to 7 this evening here at the Somerset Cricket Club. We can confirm that 4 persons were injured. The nature of their injuries at this stage have been determined as not serious or life-threatening at this point. However, the medical staff will be reassessing those injuries later. At this point, we cannot say that these 2 incidents are linked. We're going to keep all our options open. It's still very early in the investigation, and of course what is very important for us is to appeal for any witnesses, anyone that may have any information in relation to both of these firearms incidents, anyone who seen, heard, know of anything in relation to these 2 incidents. Please contact police officers on our Crime Stoppers hotline, also at our Serious Crime Department, which is 247-1379 or 247-1185. Thank you very much.
Good evening. I just want to reassure the public that the Bermuda Police Service will be taking this matter seriously, and our community action team will be in the area of the Somerset Cricket Club tomorrow, speaking to all residents in the area to reassure them about the incident that has occurred tonight. We'll also be trying to gather information from the public in relation to this matter. The Bermuda Police Service had a good working relationship with the public in recent years, and we encourage the public to continue to work with us as we tackle serious crime. If anybody has any information, please contact us. We don't want the public to panic. We want to reassure you that we'll be doing as much as we can to resolve this matter as quickly as possible.
At this time, our members of the media will open up for questions.
I know that the Chief Inspector indicated that there is no way he doesn't see these 2 incidents, or you can't see that these 2 incidents today are in fact linked, but clearly they are.
Now, what I said is it is too early in the investigation to determine that they are linked. And of course, we're not going to leave any investigative opportunity or lead unturned. We will have to look at that avenue, whether they're linked. We're looking at the proximity in the time that they occurred, the geographical location, central area in Somerset. So all of those we'll be looking at to determine whether they are linked or not. Gary.
Bearing in mind that there were 2 teams, one from town, one from country, playing in that final today, did the police implement any proactive measures to address anything that may have happened as did today?
Certainly we did. When we look at any type of sporting events where we believe that there are members from any community, whatever their links may be to that community, we take certain proactive measures in order to prevent any disturbances such as these. Of course, we can't eliminate every eventuality. I think we responded relatively well in relation to what occurred today in terms of our proactive policing, and we responded relatively well in relation to both incidents. So, to say that we did do what we needed to do in relation to this, and of course we'll continue to take proactive measures when we have any any gaming events, any social events where we believe that any antisocial behavior would rear its head.
Surely the police would be concerned about the fact that this afternoon's incident in Devonshire happened 50 feet or so from where police officers were gathered. There was an incident, some sort of a scuffle. Police officers went out to attend to that, and then shortly thereafter, while the officers were still on the scene, there were 3 shots fired in rapid succession.
We can't confirm that there was a scuffle. There was some type of verbal altercation between a number of men. A scuffle, there was no reports of a scuffle per se. However, shortly after is that when the firearm incident occurred. So once again, we look to see if there's any link to that verbal altercation and the firearm incident.
But how concerned are the police that this thing happened with officers there on the spot almost?
We're very concerned, whether they're police officers or other members of the public. Any intended harm, any threat of harm, physical harm to any member of the public, we take very seriously. Police officers or members of the public, and we intend to deal with this matter very, very harshly. We're going to leave no stones unturned, and that is what we're here to do.
Any other questions?
In respect to this incident, you said 4 people were shot, sustained firearm injuries. Were they
Yes.
all male?
Yes, so far confirmed 4 males.
Can you provide any further details about this incident and where they were shot? Were they shot outside or inside?
And that we cannot confirm at this point in time. We'll have the scene process, and then we'll be able to give you any additional details as we see fit in relation to the
Were they
investigation.
taken to hospital via ambulance or were they taken by a member of the public?
Some were, and others found other ways to the hospital.
Gentlemen,
individuals known
one
to
second.
police?
Sir, at this point in time, I think it would only be right if we have Sergeant from the Bermuda Fire Service, and they can tell you about the role that they played in this actual incident. Madam?
Good evening. Yes, the Bermuda Fire and Rescue Service responded. On our way to the Somerset Cricket Club, we actually were flagged down by a member of the public who was carrying someone, and we attended to that individual, and then we made our way to the cricket club to assist with the King Edward, with the person that they were dealing with here.
Was that prearranged, the individual that was assisted or attended to on the way to Somerset Cricket Club?
Not to my knowledge, it was not prearranged.
Where exactly was that? Where did you pick up the individual who was carrying the person who had been wounded?
It was in the Scour Hill area. Scour Hill area, yes.
Any indication as to whether the individuals injured today are known to police or known to be involved in gang activity?
That we can't confirm. We'll look at, speak with the victims, and once we get to speak with them, we'll be able to at least see what, if any, contact they've had with us. But at the end of the day, what we look at these persons or these males are victims first and foremost, and that's how we will deal with them as victims.
Often in these cases, shots are fired from a moving motorbike with 2 people on board. Can you confirm whether this?
That
is
I cannot confirm at this point. No.
Members of the media, thank you so much.